How's it going, everyone? KayneHunterTaker here, and welcome back to an episode of Kayne's Hideout. Got a pretty jam-packed episode today, so let's get to it. Alright everyone, to kick things off, I've got a pile of random booster packs of different trading card games. I've got some Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And a few Magic the Gathering as well, but I was saving them for my random Yu-Gi-Oh! Haul for the end of the episode, so I'd have a pile of random Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster packs. Oh, I got a wild booster pack, of something of a different game, and I'll use them, save them for that purpose. But I've moved off from random Yu-Gi-Oh! Haul. It was fun, but it's really hard to try and get something nice for those videos. I'm pretty sure at one point I didn't get any sort of like hollows or stuff. I'm pretty sure. I can't recall. I remember pulling out one nice card that kind of made me go, oh, that's a a nice score right there. But I decided, no, I'm gonna cancel that, but I'm gonna sort of adapt to a new series where I've just called it new cards. I just couldn't think of anything sort of catchy to add on to the unboxing series. So once I've racked up enough cards, I'll put them in a little box of just random hollows I would have pulled out of a booster pack just in my travels, or buying some cards I need for my collection, put them in a box, and then once I got enough, I'll record a video, new cards, and just show off what I got. So random Yu-Gi-Oh! Haul is finished, but just moving on to that now. So let's start off the video with that, just opening up a few random things that I picked up. And to start with, some Magic the Gathering. Not a big Magic the Gathering person. I mean, I've played the online game probably a couple of hours just with Luke, but just not a massive massive fan of it. I'm Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon pretty much, but that's alright. I do love cards, and if I get something nice, that'd be cool. And yeah, you just get a really nice box with this. At 25, you get 25 cards in this? Holy crap. Oh, actually, while I'm just opening, I was meant to bring it out. I completely forgot. I stored it away. I bought a new deck, big box. I actually did a vlog, and I'll put some footage over here. It's the Xeno, the Super Hive. You can store, boxes of, how do I put it? Deck boxes. But what I'm doing now, I'm taking all my cards out of my folders that I really love and I want to keep treasured. So put them in there. So if I need to do anything like I don't want to worry about this. If I ever go to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Night or a card night, I'll bring a few folders, but I won't bring my my prized possessions. If that makes sense. But yeah, so I was meant to bring that here, but I completely forgot. So here's just some footage of that. It was really cool. I actually bought another one because I ran out of room from the first one. I forgot I really love my cards. Let's put it that way. All right, let's get this thing opened. I'll see if I can do like this. Oh yeah. Don't know if there's any good. What I'll do, I'll show them here and I'll just speed it up. That looks like a hollow. Nah. Sorry, I keep looking down because I feel like it's going to slide off my bed. Trying to work out. What are you? You're a bit different. Sorry if you hear squeaking. Don't know why our plumbing's acting up. I mean, me, Luke, and our dad, we sort of just went around the house changing all the taps and just fixing them up, because once they start leaking, it's like the little washer, so we just take the tap off and swap them. But yeah, pops are just a bit squeaky. No tail required. Dropped it. Oh, fuck that. Alright, so I don't know if I've got anything good, but let's have a look myself. That Demon of Loathing's pretty good. Looks pretty cool, I mean. I don't know if these are any good. Ew. Oh, Jesus. Do I pay extra for that? Oh, no hollows. So, I assume they just give you this if you want to do a certain... So you choose your colour black, so I'll pick the dead I didn't realise it was just going to be sort of like a pre-built thing. That's right, because I got another one. I actually bought a couple of these because I really love the artwork. I got another collection I've done over the last few years, and a nice booster pack art. Alright, let's see if we get any better at this one. See, I could have done an unboxing, random cards, but I thought I'll just do it here. Alright, did I get anything good? Let's have a look. Any hollows? Sorry, itchy ear. Ooh, the kiss of death. Mental picture. If you know, you know. Oof, no luck. I actually can't remember the hollow. Not the hollow, the rarity. Oh, here we go. Common, 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 common. Ultra rare? I'll put that aside and I'll make sure. I've got another ultra or ultimate, rare, legend, L. I do want to get into the card game. I just wish there was a decent game. Like, I take that back. There is a nice, decent, couple of online games out there, but I wish there was sort of like a, like a Yu-Gi-Oh game. There's a bit of a story into it, and instead of just versing people online or computers, if you know what I mean, like for the Switch would be really cool. Okay, during a random Yu-Gi-Oh haul, I opened up a couple of Korean Yu-Gi-Oh packs, and yeah, let's see if I can get anything out of this. I thought I bought more. I think I was just testing them, and I did a Legend of Blue Eyes one. Let's see if I can remember the the names of the cards. I know the card is Eternal Rest, I think. Peacock. I think it's just the name Peacock. I can't remember if it was like Peacock of something. Oh my god, I used to use this card. Grave something? Keeper of the Grave? It's a really powerful card. Basically when Yu-Gi-Oh was just sort of building powerful decks and not really relying on so many heavy, hard-hitting combos. I had 3 of these in my deck, and having them on the field, if I remember, each opponent attacks, you discard 2 from your deck, if I remember. I remember it was really cool. Penguin Knight, really cool card. Spellbinding Circle. Oh, nice! I actually got something really cool. Let's see if we're lucky with the Metal Raiders. Give me Gay Guardian. Oh, that's really cool. I've proven you can get hollows out of these. If I remember, I got these from it's a regular site I buy a lot of my card products from. Cherry Collectibles, I'm pretty sure I got these from. And I also do Gameology as well. That's Crawling Dragon. Also, Zombie Dragon is Crawling Dragon. Salamander... No, not Salamander... Sword of... Something... It's like you got the Salamander Sword and Darkness Sword, I think. I can't remember. Good card. Baby Dragon! Steel Scorpion. Launcher Spider! Yeah, I had this... Once again, just when... during my early few years of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just building powerhouse decks, and I had this card in my deck at some point, really cool. Alright, that's a nice sort of throwback. I really hope they do Rush Duel English sets at some point. I'd be really happy if they did, because I'm all over it. I'll get them, they look really cool. Alright, got some Pokemon. Detective Pikachu. I bought these not when Detective Pikachu first come out, just a bit after that. If I remember, you get 2 cards and you get a really nice promo. Pretty sure. Doesn't actually say. Oh, actually, I think it's 2, and one of them's a holo or rare. Oh wow, I got a really hard one, if I remember. I really love the movie. So, good start. We've got actually Cafe Detective Pikachu. Really cool. Bulbasaur! My favourite starter from Gen 1. Alright, good start. And a couple more. I'm glad I did this now. Oh, that's bullshit. Another Pikachu, so they're not hard to get. I forget which one is really hard to get out of this. Hang on, just wait for it to focus. There we go. Psyduck. He was really funny. And last one, like for the Pikachu, I've got one more pack. And I split it up, so next episode I'll open up the rest of the cards that I got. Are you supposed to get that at you know, just because it's Detective Pikachu? I wonder if that is, yeah. Next. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Yeah, I did a booster box of the classic cards. I love Digimon. Was a big fan of Digimon. I watched the first series when it was on like TV. I missed a few apps, but I never really watched it again, like when DVDs would come out. Watched the movie a ton. I really loved the movie. Not everyone's cup of tea, but I remember like it was on Foxtel and Luke managed to record it on video, and we just had that on loop so long, like so much. And then one of my favourite games on PS1, Digimon World, sunk so much time into that game. So yeah, the card game not familiar with, but I love Digimon. It has a close, you know, spot in my heart for trading cards. And the Digi devices, oh man. If you got caught with them in school, you're fucked. And if you forgot to turn them off, you know, you'd be in class and suddenly, the teacher hand it over. They'll be like, don't forget to feed it. He'll die. Alrighty. Munikmon. See if we get a hollow out of this. Atomic Ray. Kabuterimon? Yeah. Flaresamon? Leomon? Leomon. Elecmon? Yeah. Blast Fire. Spider Shooter. Oh, that's I can't remember, but Digimon movie. Devimon. I can't even. Andromon. Another Devidramon. Izzy. Ooh. It's cute. Oh, it's got a nice border. It's like the parallel golds. Ooh. Very nice. I forgot the character's name at one point. I forgot the character's name for a second, I was meant to say. Oh, that's nice. Got a really nice card there. And... ooh, another one. So they must be common. What's his name again? Matt? Yeah. Matt Ishida. Hang on, where's the pack? So how does the rarities work? Super rares? Just rare. That's right, it was like rare, ultra rare. Hang on, did I get anything? Oh, maybe not. Because these are U. Ultras. Then you got commons. Yeah. Alright, so that's all the booster packs. Well, not all of them, but yeah, I thought that'd be nice just to sort of do for this video. And yeah, on to the next thing. Alright everyone, it's September 9th, and I haven't even begun anything for Halloween yet. I've been preparing a little bit, but I haven't even thought of an intro, and yeah, just Halloween sneaks up on me every year, and I'm excited, so I haven't really been doing too many recordings or setting myself up for bigger projects, you know, like Figure Combat or Bloody Knuckle Society. So I'm just, now that I'm in September, I'm like, nah, I gotta, you know, not do anything like that because I want to focus on Halloween, and I'm very excited. I love Halloween. Alright everyone, I've been really in the mood for drawings lately. Not on my computer, funny enough. One night I was just really itching to draw, and I didn't want to go on my computer and do it. It just, yeah, I don't know, I've been really sort of with my computer and drawings and stuff. Just don't feel very, it's like really struggling to draw. But one night I just decided, to grab a notepad. I have so many of these built up for my Pokemon Celebrations event, and I just picked up my pen, my inker that I keep to keep a notepad if I need things, or I was using this for my Kayne's Hideout or Kayne's bedtime at the time notes, but now I've got a tablet and I do it on there. So yeah, one night I just grabbed a notepad. What I do is I just peel that so I can draw on the back, and just started doodling. And my first drawing is this. It's my KayneHunterTaker persona as a character from Attack on Titan called the Reaper. This was the drawing that I was doing on my computer back in 2015, and it was the day I gave up drawing. I just didn't want to do it anymore. I kind of lost that fire for it, and I just didn't draw for the longest time. And then yeah, a few years later I picked up the drawing tablet again, did my first sort of proper drawing, which was Jill Valentine. And yeah, just lately, as I was saying, I fancy doing some drawings, but not on my computer. And I started with this. If I can find my original picture, I will put it on here. But yeah, I was a really big fan of Attack on Titan at the time, and I still am. I'm still watching it, and I need to finish it. And yeah, I sort of brought back that drawing. And at some point, I want to do because I'm not gonna. This was just a doodle. I'm not gonna actually draw it, but I want to do a proper one at some point and really bring it to life. And yeah, just on that subject, got myself a little notepad and got a few drawings built up. I think I got about 10, maybe even more. So yeah, I really had fun with it, so I kept going. So my next drawing is Vampirella. Absolutely love Vampirella. Yeah, very sloppy work, but yeah, I did a drawing of Vampirella, like a sketch, but yeah, I scrapped it, and I thought, yeah, what I'll do, I'll start trying to sketch drawings and then bring them over to the PC. So that's my second drawing. Absolutely love Vampirella. And another favourite comic character, Cassie Hack. Yeah, I really want to do a Cassie Hack picture at some point, and yeah, I started to really sort of be cleaner with my sketches instead of just sort of and really sort of bring it to life. Then I did Jade, one of my favourite female Mortal Kombat characters, and on the the Deadpool level. I want to do a clean drawing of her at some point and start doing backgrounds for my drawings, because my recent one, Red Sonja, I did a background because I hope to one day do a set of trading cards. It's definitely a dream of mine to rack up enough drawings and then make some trading cards, and that would be really cool to do one day. And yeah, so I'm starting to try and do backgrounds. One of my favourite video game characters, Blood Rain. Yeah, very sloppy, this one. I struggled. I started and I just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna finish it now. So then I redrew her, much better now. And we'll just... I was annoyed because I bloody did her eyes wrong. I was using a thick black pen, like a thick ink like size, and I went too much on the eye. Redid my Vampirella, looking very cool. So I'm going to redo her again, because I had her head to the side, but then the body's sort of straight. So yeah, I'm going to definitely redo that. And this is what I've been really enjoying, you know, sketching, and then I'm inking them so I cannot edit them, because I'm my worst critic with that shit. So what I love is, alright, I'm going to go back and start drawing another picture, and I've been having so much fun doing that. And then once I'm finished and I'm happy, bring them over to my computer and finish them on my tablet, and really excited to do that. Alright, this one I'm really proud with. This is where I really start to take my time with the sketches and just sort of bring them to life. I redid my Cassie Hack, and I'll probably bring this one over at some point and finalise it, because yeah, and then I started using colour. Oh, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, with my Vampirella I started doing some colour to bring them out. So yeah, really happy with this one. Up next, Tifa. I just got a Play Arts figure of her, and I fancy drawing Tifa, and I really want to update my drawing of her that I did, because yeah, now I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh jeez, I need to do better. great news with Red Sonja fans. The movie is happening and looks like I'm really excited. So that day, did a Red Sonja drawing, and I was happy, but I kind of I screwed up the shield and her arm at that position. So I'm gonna redo her, and yeah, I really want to do another Red Sonja drawing. I just wasn't happy with my Red Sonja drawing I did. I don't know why I was really frustrated, but then I finally got it finished and I thought, yeah, we're done now. So I really want to do another one at some point. One of my favourite pieces I've done to date. I did another Blood Rain, 3rd time's a charm. Very happy with how she turned out. I really want to do that sort of cartoony, sort of 90s retro feel of sort of just my art, and it's perfect. This is exactly what I've wanted with my drawings. Just very sort of, just, how do I put it? Like, it's not trying to be real life looking, if you know what I mean. You know, you can look at this and you go, oh, that's definitely a Liam piece, and I'm very happy with how she turned out. Updated my J drawing. Voila, now I'm starting to really experiment with sort of perspective. As you notice, I've stopped doing my backgrounds because what I want to do, focus on the character and then I'll do the backgrounds later on. And yeah, very happy with how this one turned out. Very, very happy. What I'm actually thinking of doing is, I want to redo her, but what I want to do is, I want to do exactly how I did her, but instead of her stance like that, I'm going to try and bend, like, so that leg is bending straight, and then that one's kneeling, and then have her arm sort of, so she's got her spear like that, but then her hand like that with her boomerang. So I was happy, but I know I can improve it, and I'm definitely this one I'm probably gonna show everyone, oh, how's your drawings going? Boom, getting all that perspective. Alrighty, last one for this episode, because I'm definitely going to be doing more for the next episode. It's just, I really love coming home from work and just spending the night doing this. It's been really cool, like very sort of fun. My current drawing I've been working on is Jill Valentine. I'm pretty sure during a bedtime or hideout, I was showing progress of a Jill Valentine drawing. So while I was sketching, I was finishing that drawing off, and I just decided I'm just not happy. It just doesn't feel like me. You know, from starting my drawings here compared to the drawing I've done of Jill, it just doesn't fit me, if that makes sense. And what I was doing, I was trying to do like a, sort of like an anniversary from my first drawing, getting back into drawing to now, and I just couldn't work it out, and I just wasn't comfy, so I scrapped it. Started again. Voila. Very happy. I'm going to do this one next as a clean, like I'm ready, like she's ready to go. I'm very happy. I don't want to change anything. Got a, you know, a samurai edge, bazooka, a herb, a Jill sandwich, some grenade rounds, and this is exactly what I mean. Right here. And the Jill I was doing on my computer, just, it wasn't, you know, what I wanted, and finally got there, so I cannot wait to bring this over and just, basically just this. I'm not going to touch anything up. What I see here is what I'm going to do on my computer, and yeah, that's all my drawings up to date. So from the first drawing, hang on, so from just a little, just doodle one night, to now here. So yeah, I can't believe I'm drawing on paper, like going back, and I feel more control, which is really awesome. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep going, like doing it, just sketching away and then bring it onto the computer. I mean, this drawing took me probably 2 to 3 hours. I just spent one night going, you know, drawing her up, sketching, and at this point, if I was on my computer, this would probably take me 2 weeks, and that's what I wanted to stop. Taking so long just to do one drawing, and yeah, there we go. I've definitely cut down my time. I was spewing because I bought all these, you know, sleeves because I wanted to sort of, how do I put it? You know, organise them, get a nice folder. Got a nice little leather pad. The bloody rings don't fit, so I bought a hole punch and, you know, just getting them in. So I started with a notepad and a pen, and then once I started getting comfy, I bought a mechanical pencil. So I thought I'll start sketching and all stuff, and I'm really comfortable with a mechanical pencil, and you know, it's just easier for me, and I don't have to worry about sharpening a pencil. So then getting all these. This is stupid. I bought an eraser pen. I thought it was going to be a lot smaller, but it wasn't. But it does better, like cleaning bigger spots, but trying to do little details, I thought, oh, a bit too big, but it's good nonetheless. And bought these in case I know I said I don't want to touch up anything, but if I'm finishing up and I accidentally, I mean, a few times I've accidentally, I'll use these to white it out, which is what I did with the Blood Rain pick. And then just a few thicker inking pens. So I've come a long way. You know, I thought, oh, I'm not going to be buying all them. I don't need any of these. And geez, I spent a day at Office Works. It's just a shop here in Australia for like school supplies, office stuff, and I'm going through each pen, you know, different sizes. Oh no, it's a bit too thick. I need a smaller one. You know, ooh, I need a whiteout pen now. So yeah, I mean, this has been about a month, and look how far I've come. And I got a little mini ruler too. And this, a deck box. I bought this for my big deck box, and it was too big for what I wanted. It wouldn't fit, and it just wasn't going to suit me like with the ones I had bought. So I just chopped off the lid, and there's my pen holder, and I wasn't going to use it. It was just going to sit there empty, and now I found a use. So that's my drawings. I'm really happy with you know, they're coming along, and I'm happy just to do, you know, A5 size paper, and I've got loads of these to go through. So yeah, really awesome. Alright, so that's just the stuff. The Hideout. Now onto the movies and stuff. So a movie I watched, oh, I'm gonna butcher this, Shark Kansas Women's Prison Massacre, and it is exactly how it sounds. It was just one of those very cheesy, extra nacho cheesy movies. You know, you've got a shark that swims on the, you know, in the ground, and women who are going to prison doing some community work. You know, they try and break out. Like one of them does with her colleague or her partner, and then they end up being held up in a little cabin. The sharks are taking them out, and it's very. I mean, there was a scene, and I was like, I'm blushing a little. Holy crap! There was a moment where they're sort of working, and then it's like, oh, we need a drink break. So then it's like, I'm like, getting hot in here. It does sound very. It's what's the term there? Like B-rate movie. It's not going to be winning awards, but the more I watched of it, the more I was enjoying. It was actually quite charming in the end of it, and yeah, when one of the girls got taken out, I was like, oh no, holy crap. So yeah, if you got an afternoon to watch something, I do recommend it. It's very Sharknado-ish, you know, that kind of shark movie. Area 407 or 407, I'm actually not sure how you pronounce it. God, that movie sucked. It was a Blair Witch style movie, you know, found footage. This plane crashes on an island or a locked facility. I can't remember. I think it was an island. Yeah, it had to have been. I can't remember. I stopped really sort of paying attention because the movie was garbage. And it was just, oh, there's dinosaurs. You barely saw the dinosaurs, and I can understand that. It's a very sort of low budget movie. They did what they could. It was good at some moments, but oh jeez, there was no balancing in the audio. So when all the characters start talking at once, it gets louder and the pitch gets really high, and it's like, stop talking one at a time. And the one character I just couldn't stand. She was basically a teenager, so she's the one who was vlogging the movie to begin with, so she was sort of the main focus. But Jesus Christ, I just wanted to tell her to shut up. Holy crap. Yeah, she's filming everyone on the plane, and she's just being very annoying, and she was making like comments, there'll be like a dude over there. Oh, there's a guy over there. Oh, he looks drunk. Oh, He's bald. Oh well, he's ugly. Oh, I would have grabbed the camera and smashed it. And then when she's on the island, so she doesn't stop fucking sulking all the time, just Halloween Kills. Wow. Was I watching a Halloween movie, or was I watching a Halloween special of iCarly? I'm being serious. What the hell was this movie? Holy shit. I mean, where do I begin? The guy they were hunting for was clearly not Michael Myers. Dumbasses. 2. Evil dies tonight. Evil dies tonight. Shut up. 3. They had him on the ground. We got this. All dead. And the beginning scene with the firemen. I feel really bad. I never actually seen these movies, and I thought I really want to watch it. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Kingsman Secret Service. Holy shit! What did they make? I'm watching. I'm like, whoa! It was really awesome, and I want to watch the second one. I can't wait. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be so, like, not to insult the movie, so slappy. It was like, I don't know, it was really something, and I want more movies like it. I feel like the Suicide Squad sort of got inspiration because of this movie, because they had the first Suicide Squad, it was very sort of dark and gritty, and then the Suicide Squad was just crazy, and that's what it reminded me of. I know this movie come out in 2013, in that sort of period, and yeah, holy shit, it was good. Okay, I heard nothing about this movie, but I heard people talking about it and saying it was really good. Prey. That is a good movie. Because people were saying Prey and then Predator, and I'm like, wait, there's a new Predator movie? And then I looked into it and I went, oh my god, how have I not heard about this? Because I love Predator and like Aliens, one of my favourite movie franchises of all time. And I feel embarrassed that I didn't know about this movie, and it is so good. I mean, that scene with the French army, or the settlers, I can't remember what they're called. You know, when they try and hunt the Predator, that scene's just nuts. And once again, I'm embarrassed to not have seen these movies. I've seen the third one many years ago. It was just one of those movies that was on very late at one night when I'm in bed, and I thought, oh, I want to watch it, and really enjoyed that. Back to the Future 1 and 2. I know. There's no excuse to have not seen those movies by now, and I'm a retro movie guy. You know, I love movies in the 80s, in the 70s, 90s. So I finally watched those 2 movies. It's because I have watched the third one, and it's a really good one. Like, I really enjoyed it when I did watch it, but I just never got around to watching these. And yeah, I watched the first one, had an absolute blast. It was really good, really enjoyed it. Second movie, holy shit, I was very wow, this is getting confusing. And apart from that, I enjoyed that one as well, and I can't wait to rewatch the third movie, so I'm going to get to that at some point. But yeah, very embarrassed that I hadn't seen those yet. And TV, I finished a couple of seasons of shows. Sopranos season 5, yeah, on to the final season now, but season 5, geez, that's a wild season. I'm gutted that they whacked Ralph, because I always thought he was a great sort of character, even though he was crazy. Or was he? That's season 4. Can't remember, because it took me a while to sort of watch the entire season, because I don't like to rush through. I want to savour as much as I can. But when they knocked off Andrea, was that her name? Chris's girlfriend? I knew she was going to go, because as I started watching this series, I watched like a top 10 moments in TV history that shocked people, and etc. And that was on the list, and I remembered it, and I thought, oh, so at some point she is going to get taken out. But I didn't realise the circumstances. I couldn't remember. So she gets caught by the feds and leaks out information, so now you work for us. What shocked me was just the twist. Because, oh, you know, Chrissy, he overdosed. She told him, so he's like, oh my god, this is insane. What am I going to do? And then he has a sort of moment where he sees his future and what's going to happen. So she gets the phone call from, I think it was Paulie or Silvio, I think, spoke to her. And oh, he's had an overdose, you got to get to the hospital now, I'll take you there. And so she's in the car, you know, oh my god, what have I done? And you know, Sylvia's telling her, oh, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. Takes her out of nowhere, and then she finally realises what's happening, and I'm like, oh, here we go, you know, pew, takes her out. And then we learn Chris was not overdosing. He went straight to Tony and told the boys, she's with the feds, we got to get rid of her. And I thought, whoa, that was evil. I mean, every character in that show is evil. That's the, you know, sort of the slap to the face, really. You know, we love these characters, but they're all assholes and evil. But yeah, they took her out, having her think she was about to, you know, lose Chris over an overdose, and I thought, whoa, that's fucked. And then I started season 6, and that first episode where Junior shoots Tony, I was like, oh, holy crap. I'm finally finishing this off. Big Bang Theory season 10. I don't care, I enjoy the show. I love the first couple of seasons more, but now it's sort of just, yeah, it's not what I used to like watching it for, but I'm not going to lie, there's some moments where it got a chuckle out of me, and I wish Raj could stop being the butt of the joke of just being a bad, you know, bad in relationships. You know, he finally finds someone who's sort of, you know, he can be with, and the next episode, oh, I broke up with her. What's wrong with me? Why do I keep breaking up with women? And just, I wish that would stop. The joke's just done. You know, can we have him find his true love at some point? And Bernadette giving birth to her baby. I thought, oh, okay, on to reading. Battle Chasers finally got through this. Not to make that a bad thing, but I was just savouring every bit of this, and yeah, really enjoyed it. I had fun with this so much that I actually bought the PS4 game that I am yet to play. Yu-Gi-Oh! Volume 1, like the manga, really enjoyed that. I had so much fun reading that. Not fun because there's a lot of evil shit going in the manga. I mean, comparing that to the anime, or the, what was it, the fun animation dub, whatever they call it, compared to that, Jesus, so different. And I actually like this Yugi in the manga. He's very cocky, like the spirit version of him, and I love like the sort of games of death, you know, oh, I challenge you to a duel, and how are you going to get this pen off your wrist without moving your hand? Oh, now you're going to tip vodka all over yourself and set yourself on fire. Oh, it was the lighter, that's right. There was a moment where some dude held up a burger shop and he challenged him to a match, you know, I'm going to put the lighter on your hand and you got to get it off somehow and move your hand. But because he was, I think he had a bottle of vodka, or, what was it? No, he was covered in vodka, and if he had moved his hand, he was going to set himself on fire, so he couldn't win. And I thought, oh, that's evil. Alright, I got some new games. Teenage Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Edition and Shredder's Revenge. Oh, I couldn't wait to get this. So many fun times with Hyperstone Heist, if I remember, for the Mega Drive. Me and Luke used to hire that. Well, our parents used to hire it for us all the time for the Mega Drive, and yeah, played that so much. And when this was announced, I thought, I'm definitely picking it up. And what a great collection. I wish more game companies would do this. You know, I get that the gaming world, we got to move past the older games, but come on, just do this. People like me are happy, and you can still move on with, you know, other games. Because yeah, I mean, this has what, 13 classic Ninja Turtle games that a lot of us grew up playing. Very awesome. And also got Shredder's Revenge. I think I'm almost finished. It's only about 4 hours long, and or like 16 levels, and I'm on level 10. But a lot of replay value. Yeah, you don't just have to rely on one turtle, or one character, I should say. And yeah, really fun, really enjoying it. And just some random games to try. It was a sale like 2 for 30. Chronos Before the Ashes. Saw a few videos on it. Looks really good, like my kind of RPG. And Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden. Once again, it looks really cool. It's one of those how do I put it? Oh, here we go. Tactical combat turn-based. A bit like what was that? Shadowrun, I want to say. So yeah, I can't wait to give that a go. Alright everyone, I actually had to change my battery. I had it on charge, but it wasn't put in properly, so it wasn't charging enough. I got another battery, so I'm just going to end it here. There we are, much better. Fully charged battery, this one. Also picked up Streets of Rage 4 Anniversary Edition for the Switch. I actually got the 4th one for PS4, but I never got to it because I wanted to do a recording at some point, like a playthrough. But then, because I was really enjoying Ninja Turtles on the Switch, you know, games like that, I'm going to start going for the Switch. It just feels more natural, if that makes sense. And I can at least, you know, if I'm in bed, you know, relaxing for the night, I can, you know, play it like that. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Finally finished, yeah. Got through all the entire campaign, and now I'm pretty much just trying to collect all the cards. And at some point, I want to build a deck, like just a deck that I've either used during tournament days, or not tournament days, but you know, like little local nights, not world. Ooh, that made me jump. Like world championship tournaments. And I really want to do a dice deck at some point and just duel random duelists on the, you know, in the game, and yeah, hopefully at some point. Alright, played a bit more of that with this war of mine, and really good now that I know the mechanics of the game. I reached the point now where I realised, shit, you got to get a lot of certain supplies first, build certain things, and then worry about other stuff, because I was getting to the point that I was having to help other survivors, but then, you know, my crew are sleepy, like sleep deprived and sick and cold, and I was like, oh, this is, you know, this is good. Like, I'm really understanding how it works now, and yeah, so it was really fun. So it's only a game that I jump in if I'm feeling very sort of, you know, I need a bit of a tension, you know. You know, some nights you just want to chill, but some nights you think, oh, I fancy a game that really, you know, messes with the mind, you know, gets you thinking. Some more Death Stranding. Yeah, still enjoying it, but I've reached the point of the game now where it's like you're having to carry much more heavier things, and you can't just rely on carrying them all at once, so you got to go back and forth. But so I'm on to the new area, so I finished chapter 2, moved over to another part of the game, and I was like, oh, we're actually going to a different area now, cool. And I have a gun now, which is awesome. It's not a lethal gun, but you shoot enemies and take them down. And what else? One of my favourite missions, delivering a pizza. I thought, Death Stranding, if you don't have a mission with delivering a pizza, you're missing out. They did, it was really cool. And I like that if you got to carry it on your back, if you do it on your side, the pizza's going to slide out, which was really funny. And that's about it. So yeah, haven't played too much I mean, these videos take, you know, over a month to sort of build up with a lot of stuff to talk about, and yes, so I'm still chipping in, really enjoying it, even though I'm getting a little bit flustered with carrying so much stuff at one point now. But the more you play, the more it, you know, it's better. And I'm up to the point now where highways are being built, so I'm not having to go over certain terrain. I can just drive on a road, and yeah, it makes it a bit easier. What I was really worried about the game is it just going to be the same thing, climbing up hills, you know, going through rocky terrain. And what I really like is when you reach a new, what do they call it? Like a new sector, I'll say. It then opens up the map of that area, you know, where people have dropped ladders or built roads and stuff. So that's what I like. So the sort of the key is just to get to a new sector, and it makes it easier to go back and forth, which was what I was really happy with. Alrighty, finally completed Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Another Pokemon game finally finished. And now that I've done that, I really want to do a series for my channel, and, you know, either Pokédex completing or shiny Pokemon hunting. I think it'd be really cool, because the point of this game is the more Pokemon of the same you catch, you get a better chance at a shiny. So I think it'd be really fun. I really wish they would do Pokemon, you know, Gen 2, you know, like Johto League, because that is my game that I really loved playing. And yeah, I think that would be really cool if they did that at some point, but the way Pokemon Go is, I don't think they're going to do it. Start of Doom. This is the Collector's Edition, like 1, 2, and 3. I forgot to grab the standard case from my the box that I got from Limited Run. Finished episode 1. I just fancy starting a game that was sort of, you know, I was in the classic mood, like a first-person shooter, and still as good as it was back then. I mean, I played Doom 2. No, I played Doom 1. Yeah, I got it for PS1. That's right. Yeah. So yeah, played that a lot, and then got Doom 2 on the computer back in 2002 for a birthday present. So yeah, it's fun to finally get back into that and, you know, replay it. Resident Evil 4 finished, did a full run of Separate Ways and Simon Ada. I didn't realise how short Simon Ada was, I forgot. And quite easy. I thought I was going to have such a harder time with it. But then I went through Professional, all finished, got the PRL cannon. Now I'm just chipping away at Mercenaries, but I'm not doing it every day. I just thought, you know, once I feel, you know, confident enough to just jump in and do a round and get a 5-star to then get the hand cannon. But I'm just happy going through the game again and just having an absolute blast with it. This game is the reason I haven't played too much Death Stranding, because, yeah, Resident Evil 4 wins every time. Completely forgot to add this to the new game section. A new game that I needed for the collection. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom. And I think that's all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games that I've wanted to get, apart from a few side ones that are on the Game Boy Advance. But the trilogy, I want to say. So every sort of console had a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Like Duels of the Roses for PS2. Dawn of Destiny for the Xbox. Falsebound Kingdom for the GameCube, and yeah, I've got the Holy Trinity now, and yeah, just been wanting this one for a while, and it's a really fun game. I played it for about an hour. It's like a castle defense. You send your monsters out to battle other players, so you go to another part of the map, and there's like a castle, so you got to defeat that person's monsters, and then it becomes like a turn-based combat. It's really, really fun and something really different. Just like, I should have said, you know, a Game Boy Advance, you know, Dungeon Dice Monsters and a few other games there and there. But, yeah, you don't have to be a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! To play the game. I mean, you learn about the characters and that in the game, but you don't need to know the card game to play this game. So, if you're into those kind of games, give it a go. Alright everyone, that's the end of this episode of Kayne's Hideout. The next episode I'm going to hold off until Halloween, because I want to do a Halloween special, and yeah, that's my favourite time to do vlogs, because I like to spookify my videos up a bit. One of my favourites was last year's Collector's Own Haul, dressed up as Mario, and I made the video sort of grainy and gritty to make it very Halloweenish. So yeah, my next episode, it's not going to be on Halloween. Actually, I might do that. I'll record it a few days before and then I'll upload it. So hopefully by then. If not, I'll probably get another episode before then. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, look forward to that. So yeah, I won't hold us up any longer. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later.